July 3rd, 2023. We're on our way to Fullerton for the Metrolink rush hour. On my way there, I caught the BNSF Harbor Sub Local on its way to the Chevron facility in El Segundo. Today's power was a GP40X leading in brand new BNSF paint. The GP40X is a locomotive developed by EMD to test technologies for the upcoming GP50. Trailing was one of the very few GP60s still left in Santa Fe war bonnet paint. Still on my way to Fullerton, I stopped in the port of Long Beach to see if I could find any trains. Immediately when I arrived, I saw a Union Pacific stack train leaving the port of Long Beach and a light engine job for the Pacific Harbor Belt entering. As soon as engine number 70 entered the yard, engine number 64 exited the yard to Works and Industries in Compton. If you're interested in more history about the fascinating Pacific Harbor Belt Railway, check out the video I did the day before. 45 minutes later, I was in Fullerton and immediately caught Amtrak 581 Pacific Surfliner with service to Los Angeles.
Yeah, no, go. 173.4, 173.4.
Over the radio, I could hear that Amtrak 581 was having some issues with an unruly passenger on board. They thought they got the passenger off at Fullerton, but discovered the passenger still on board as soon as they pulled out. The conductor ordered the engineer to stop right at the signal for Fullerton. Amtrak 581 called the BNSF dispatcher, which sent police to the Buena Vista Metrolink station. The train would pull forward at Buena Vista and make an unscheduled station stop there. A few moments later, Metrolink 704, a 91 Paris Valley service to Paris, pulls past Amtrak 581, still stopped on the main line. Metrolink 704 has one of the all-too-common F125 locomotives leading. Metrolink recently bought a set of 40 of these and has been using them constantly on service, replacing all of their previous locomotives.
BNSF answering Fullerton radio.
15 Amtrak 581, over.
Amtrak 581, over.
Yes, sir. Just let you know, we're stopped here at 164.7. I guess a unruly individual got on the train here at Fullerton. The conductor had me bring it to a safe stop. They're consulting with the manager right now to see if they can remove this individual from the train. I'm not clear as to what exactly is going on, but I want to let you know we're currently stopped here over here.
All right, stopped at 164.7 with an unruly passenger. Do you need me to call the police? Over?
Janet, Janet, are you requesting law enforcement?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Yes, we are, DS. We are just west of the Fullerton platform here, over here.
Do you have a description or which car the passenger's in? Over?
African-American male, probably about 5'7" or so. White shirt, black pants, looks to be early to mid-20s. I don't know what exactly it is.
All right, I'll get it called in. I'll get right back to you. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone else.
Continuing the constant action, we catch a BNSF power move switching between yards. BNSF does this frequently to accommodate for the large amount of intermodal traffic in the LA area. We also catch Metrolink 709, another 91 Paris Valley service, this time with an MP36PH-3C locomotive, one of the few remaining non-F125 locomotives in the fleet. Metrolink 609, our first Orange County line service of the day, pulls towards Los Angeles out of Fullerton, just as Metrolink 706, a 91 Paris Valley line, pulls into Fullerton. Metrolink's Orange County line follows the route of the Pacific Surfliner all the way to the Oceanside station, making a few additional stops from the Pacific Surfliner. The 91 Paris Valley line splits off from the Orange County line here at Fullerton and follows the Inland Empire route to Riverside, where it splits off on its own branch to Paris. Metrolink 604 departs Fullerton on its way to Oceanside. Immediately after rounding the curve, a BNSF intermodal train appears. This train had a Ferromex locomotive in the second position. Ferromex is the National Railway of Mexico. It's a pretty rare catch in the United States, but definitely a little bit more common in Los Angeles due to its proximity to the Mexican border. Fullerton is on the BNSF San Bernardino subdivision. One of the things that makes Fullerton such an attractive rail fanning location is the sheer amount of traffic. In addition to the Metrolink rush hour and the Amtrak Pacific Surfliners about once every hour, you get a healthy amount of BNSF freight trains. This is one of the intermodal trains that we'll catch today. During Metrolink rush hour, BNSF trains have to dodge Metrolink trains, as passenger trains are supposed to take higher priority on the railroad. Metrolink 688 has a special number because it only goes as far as Laguna Niguel, Mission Viejo, where passengers are expected to transfer to the Inland Empire service to reach Oceanside. Following 688 is Metrolink 708, another 91 Paris Valley Line service to South Paris. Note the 5-car consist on this train. Most of the Paris Valley service run 4-car consists, while the Orange County line services usually run 5-car consists. Metrolink is a mixed bag, with a number of different rolling stock on all their trains. Amtrak 784 pulls into Fullerton from its layover in Los Angeles. The 7 designation indicates that this train originated in Goleta, California, and had a layover in Los Angeles before continuing to San Diego. Note the special wrap for the X Games. Amtrak is promoting the X Games as their stop in Ventura County is very close to where the X Games will be held. Of note, the second car is a normally painted Amtrak Superliner car, on lease from Amtrak to the state of California for Pacific Surfliner service. Metrolink 689 is the last LA-bound Orange County line service of the day. 689 only originates in Irvine and runs the full length to Los Angeles. Metrolink 710, a 91 Paris Valley line, brings back locomotive number 901, the MP36-3C locomotive that we saw before. Pretty cool to note that all the cars in this consist have the new Metrolink paint scheme. This is usually not the case as most of the Bombardier cars have not been repainted or refurbished. Amtrak 785, the counterpart to the previous 784, pulls into Fullerton on its way to its layover in Los Angeles, where it will continue to Goleta, California. Metrolink 606, an Orange County line service, makes its way into Fullerton with one of the few remaining F59PH locomotives leading. The state of California mandates that railroads use locomotives that meet Tier 4 emission standards. These old locomotives definitely don't meet those standards, which is the reason for Metrolink purchasing the F125 locomotives to phase these out. 4 of the original F59PH locomotives were kept in service to be used as yard switchers and work train locomotives, but they occasionally make runs on the main line when the F125s are in repair. This was one of those occasions. I would end up catching 2 other occasions, once while riding the Pacific Surfliner and once at LA Union Station during my time in Los Angeles. Amtrak number 4, the Southwest Chief, makes a late stop in Fullerton after originating in Los Angeles on its way to Chicago. I walked to the other side of Fullerton Station to get a shot of the train leaving and was met with a BNSF intermodal train heading towards Los Angeles. This BNSF train has a visitor from the East Coast, a Norfolk Southern locomotive in the 3rd position. The Amtrak train was definitely having a longer station stop in Fullerton as the BNSF train cleared up. Amtrak runs multiple long-distance services out of its hub in LA Union Station. This is the California Zephyr, which runs to Chicago. Amtrak also runs the Coast Starlight, which runs to Seattle, and the Sunset Limited, which runs to New Orleans. This train was pulled by the iconic Amtrak P42-8. These locomotives are numbered, as many of the new Siemens Chargers locomotives are sitting in Amtrak's facility in Los Angeles. One of the all-too-common BNSF intermodal stack trains makes its way through Fullerton on the middle track, track number 2. Many of these BNSF trains are headed towards the Port of Long Beach. They'll continue on the San Bernardino subdivision up to Redondo Junction, where they'll enter the Alameda Trench for their journey all the way to Long Beach. Metrolink 608 is the last train of the day on the Orange County line, headed towards Oceanside. It will spend the night there and originate the next morning as a train towards Los Angeles. This train is a perfect example of the mixed bag of rolling stock that Metrolink has. Note the two Bombardier cars in the middle with the old Metrolink paint scheme, while the Hyundai Rotem cars at the front and rear have the new Metrolink paint scheme. Oftentimes on commuter railroads, the freight railroads will hold their trains while the passenger railroads have their rush hour. Coming off of the last trains of the rush hour, BNSF traffic starts to pick up. Another intermodal train makes its way into Los Angeles, potentially to Long Beach. Note the types of containers on this train. UPS and FedEx containers make this an extremely high priority train on the BNSF network. The last Metrolink train of the day, train number 712, the 91 Paris Valley Line service, makes its way into Fullerton. Metrolink is a commuter service. It's extremely apparent by its schedule. It runs a large amount of trains into Los Angeles in the morning and a large amount out. Metrolink really does not serve anyone else besides the commuter looking to go into downtown Los Angeles. This train will travel as far as Riverside Downtown Station, not making the full trip to Paris South. Having had the opportunity to ride a few of the Metrolink lines during my time in Los Angeles, I really hope that the service gets some more schedules. It would really be helpful to have more weekend or weekday schedules in different directions so to make it a more regular service so it's more usable for people who aren't trying to commute into the city during the week. I hope you've enjoyed a look at Metrolink's evening rush hour. For more Los Angeles videos, please check out other videos on my channel. Thanks for watching.